Hey guys, Yumi here again, and I'm back from my weekend at home. Of course, my PC is not at home, my PC is at college, so yeah, some weekends I'm just not going to be able to make videos, but today I am bringing you guys some gameplay with the CZ805, one of the previously most average gun in probably Battlefield history, if you guys remember. It was so useless because it excelled in absolutely no area whatsoever. So I wanted to see how well it fares, and I brought it into probably one of the most intense matches on Metro I have ever had. I am communicating with my friend Functionist Prime, so that is what you'll hear in the background, is us talking to each other. And we did manage to pull off some strategies that really worked, especially trying to go after A to get the guys to fall back so we can fortify our position at B, which is one of the most popular tactics used on this map, especially on 64 players. So let's talk about the CZ805. Overall, its stats still procure it to be extremely average. Like, it has a very average slow fire rate. It has a very average damage model, in fact just a normal 25 damage assault rifle damage model that has been decreased with the rest of the assault rifles, so now it's actually even lower than what it used to be. It used to have pretty horrible recoil, but since the big patch which decreased recoil across the board, you can put a heavy barrel on it, no problem, and that's exactly what I did. And to be honest, now it has pretty laser beam-like accuracy. I think it's about as good as the SAR-21 at range, but it's better than the SAR-21 in close and medium situations. So you have like a slightly better chance of surviving if you come across an enemy that is pretty close to you. I can completely tell that this weapon is made for medium range, just the way it plays out. It seems very effective at long range. I can get plenty of headshots and stuff across from the side stairs all the way across to that store. You'll see me do that quite a bit, I think. And because of its negligible recoil, you can get 3 to 4 bullet bursts right into the dome piece. So it's actually not difficult at all to do well with this gun at medium range. Of course, it used to be, because its recoil would cause it to go all over the place, and it was borderline absolutely useless. Now, of course, if you get into a close quarter situation, this is definitely not a gun you'd want to pick over the AEK or basically any other gun with a higher fire rate, because it seems like sometimes I'll shoot a guy, and if it's all body shots, I can put in almost an entire clip into him and he won't die. And it seems really strange. Like, I don't know if they're trying to intentionally nerf this gun. Like, this gun feels like it could be very great, but something that they put in its stats is holding it back, and it's probably the fire rate. This gun also has triple burst mode, but I never use it. I prefer automatic in being able to do double round bursts rather than triple round bursts, because I think those are a lot more effective. Now, some of you may not know that I've actually previously done a video on the CZ805. Of course, this was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. It was quite a while ago, and it was right after Naval Strike came out, I believe. And of course, that was back when the CZ805 was just like complete garbage. It was not garbage because it was like just absolutely horrible. It was garbage because it excelled in absolutely no areas. But I completely see more use to use it now. It mirrors. It's kind of like a hybrid between a SAR-21 and like an AUG A3 sort of in its uses. And the AUG A3 is my favorite gun, and I've said it before. I've always been a fan of slower fire rate weapons. So this one's gonna. I kind of like this one. I really love the look of it. This was that gun that was revealed in the Battlefield 4 multiplayer reveal, and everyone was trying to figure out what gun it was. It was this just completely strange looking rifle. And whenever he finally found it out, it wasn't that big of a deal. No one really talked about it because the gun was just so average that it didn't make a difference whatsoever. I don't know if in that Battlefield 4 multiplayer reveal if it was any good at that time, because to be honest, that entire trailer was staged. But yeah, I do get some good use out of it now, and doesn't seem too bad. While the other assault rifles seem to have gotten quite a bit of a nerf, I think this one actually got quite a good buff, because it's actually usable now. So yeah, it's definitely enjoyable, and I enjoyed myself in this game using it. It didn't fail me once, and it seems to be very reliable. So I was happy with this gun overall. So if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you try out the CZ805, as well as other guns that you may not have enjoyed in the past. You might be surprised. You know, eventually we're going to stop talking about this big patch, because we're just going to run out of things to talk about. But until that time, I'm going to keep talking about what guns have surprised me post-patch. So until next time, this is Yummy. Goodbye, and good hunting.
Hey.